Join the dark side.
I'd rather not prefer to. I already kind of have some obligations to the, you know, to the Jedi.
You deny the darkness in your soul. Join me, or you will die.
I'm sorry, but Ganondorf is a much better offer.
That's my horrible Darth Vader impression. Darth Vader? Did I say Darth Vader?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader! Yeah.
Okay, I gotta look this up, see if there's a picture of Darth Vader we can put in this.
That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
This is Mystery Chaz Theater. Episode 7, I am correcting myself. Not episode 8. And, we are on the topic of, SOPA. And, other things, because we sidetracked slightly in our intro. I am ChazDragoon.
And I am Coda the Losey.
Without sandwich, it seems.
Oh, yes, I ate it rather quickly.
This is bad. Okay, starting off this round of SOPA entertainment. Not really. I will rattle off a list of game developers that who have their stances of the on SOPA. The sad point of it is, though, is that despite what these developers have in regards to opinion on SOPA, their opinions mean jack and shit, and I will tell you why. It's because they are united under a legislative lobby group called the ESA, the Entertainment Software Association, which kind of think of it as video games representative in terms of political and congressional shit. So despite any news or things you've heard about Nintendo, EA, Sony, whoever saying, "Oh, we don't support SOPA," or "Hey, we do support SOPA," or you know, if they say they don't support SOPA, that's fine, that's good and all, but it's not going to matter because their daddy, the ESA, supports SOPA. And it's pretty much akin to the little children saying they don't want the mean stepmother nanny watching them while the parents are away having dinner because the parents say, "Fuck you, it's our decision."
This is new.
I'm bad with analogies. Anyways, this comes to us from Rock Paper Shotgun, who has been keeping a lovely detailed list of the ESA members in SOPA and where they stand. They stand over there with Magneto, unfortunately. Quote, here we go. Here's the guide to the ESA members in their current positions in the Stop Online Piracy Act. Rock Paper Shotgun has called for all members to publicly denounce the dangerous and censorious bill. If we know a company's position, we'll state it below. If we're willing to hear back from if we're waiting to hear back from them, you will see just contacted. So here it goes, in alphabetical numerical order. 38 Studios is against. Rather quietly in a comment on Facebook, they have expressed that they are not in favor of the current version of SOPA. 345 Games. I've never heard of these companies. They've been contacted, however they are owned by... This needs to be played, because, because it is essentially the thing that I cannot find because I am clicking the wrong buttons on my fucking music list here. They are in fact the evil empire of media. Viacom!
Oh, this is bad!
That's right, 345 Games is, however, owned by Viacom, and they clearly support the pact, and anything that would allow Viacom to get just a little bit more money into their fucking greedy pockets. Viacom! Suck it. I didn't know Viacom had a game studio. That scares me. 505 Games contacted. Capcom USA, undeclared. According to Digital Trends, Capcom told them that they supported SOPA. However, since then, Capcom has issued a statement explaining a rather woolly position that the ESA represents them, but they don't have a position themselves. We're pretty sure it's meant to work the other way around. They also get very pissy that people interpreted their saying that the ESA represents them, the meaning that they agree with the ESA. Did I say EA or ESA?
I have no idea.
ESA! We'll get on to EA later, douchebags. Calling it bad journalism. Think they might want to turn that pissy attitude inward there and think a bit more carefully and have the balls to say what they think as a company? Because statements like this, quote, At Capcom, we're game makers, not legislators. We do not have an internal stance on this particular issue, and we're not planning to. We'll get back to making games. Thanks. To which the end of this, little explanation on Capcom's stance goes: Are bad games publishing? Oh! Ouch. Yep, I'm pretty sure Capcom USA would support SOPA, cause just
at this point, what do they have to lose? Their fan base?
I have little fucking faith in Capcom these days. I mean, fucking Inafune left them, Shinji Mikami left them. Didn't someone else leave them too?
I think 2 other people that were important to their game development teams.
Yeah, pretty much the people who made Capcom what Capcom is. What?
We have Phantom Savage.
Silently see if he wants to come in for Mystery Chess Theater. We can have a bonus session about EA.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah, Capcom has been disappointing me a lot, and their business practices, high Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the glorified $40 plus fucking DLC. It's not a game, it's a fucking DLC. God, Capcom. Idiots. Fucking idiots. And look, oh hey, Mega Man X and the Android. That's fucking awesome. Oh, it looks like shit. Plays like shit too. Just, oh god. That's another topic. My hatred for Capcom right now. That's another show. Going on the list, Deep Silver, creators of Dead Island. They were contacted, but apparently there were gargling sounds. I think a zombie got in the office. Disney Interactive Studios contacted, however, Disney Publishing Worldwide is listed in favor of the bill, as is their television arm ABC. So it's pretty much safe to say, yeah, they're going to support it. Mickey Mouse does not love you, Internet. Eidos Interactive, see Square Enix for further details. Electronic Arts, undeclared. You'd like to wish they said undeclared. Currently, they are not actively supporting the bill, but after a few websites got themselves a bit confused over this, it's not clear if they specifically come out against it. We've also received a tip from theorigin.de that tells us that EA has said, "There's no political comment on the part of EA, neither one way or the other." So, let another company not willing to take a stand, either way. From what I've read, EA was one of the big 3 that initially said, "Hey, we're supporting SOPA," and they're also of that same 3 that said, "Oh, hey, we're not supporting SOPA anymore," which makes it ultimately pointless because their legislative arm, the ESA, supports it.
Honk honk.
So this makes it absolutely pointless. Epic Games. They are against SOPA. They posted on their forum on the 4th of January to make it clear that they do not support the act in its current form. Her Interactive Incorporated contacted. Ignition Entertainment contacted. Konami contacted. Level 5 contacted. By the way, if you don't know who Level 5 is, they are the people who they're making the Professor Layton / Phoenix Wright crossover. They also made the Professor Layton games, and they were involved with Dragon Quest VIII and probably the others. And they
also had some involvement in a couple of the they had this involvement in one game, I think.
And they also are involved with making a game that's coming out for PS3 called Ni no Kuni, which has the artistic style of the great and almighty Studio Ghibli. Am I pronouncing that right? The guy who made Princess Mononoke. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce his name. I feel ashamed of myself. Microsoft contacted, but a confusing one. As a member of the ESA, they are the de facto supporting it, but as a member of the BSA, wait, they're part of the BSA? We're Sheva.